Pressure. Wilson scrambles away again. And he cannot run for the first down, and they turn the ball over. Run out by Justin Reed. Was done for the season. Play action. Good pocket. Intercepted at the 42-yard line. Nick Bolton right there, intended for Jerry Jeudy, and down to the end zone. Wilson sacked.
So I wanted to. We were just talking about the Chiefs' defense. They are ranked right now 5th overall, and second for points scored.
Okay.
So we're getting there. I think
scored
they're
28
top
points.
3, but.
Yep. I actually brought those stats today, so I appreciate that you looked that up too. So yes, Chiefs are what, number 5 in passing defense. I think you mentioned that. In run defense, they're number 12, and then like you said, in scoring overall defense, we're number 2, which is a pleasant surprise.
We should be number 1 in points allowed.
And somebody said it last week. Who was it? Was it Ken or was it you? It said we're the only team that's kept everyone under 21 points.
That's insane. Points allowed.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So
we should be number 1.
Yeah.
Should be number 1 in points allowed. Because I think it's like something stupid, like 8 or 12 points. Something dumb. Obviously, Broncos 8 points last night.
So offensive coordinators have changed from last year to this year.
Oh, I'm so glad you're going to this saying this subject.
So what is up with 3rd and 2 and less?
Oh my God!
The short yardage, man. The short yardage.
Okay, can we stop? Can we stop getting too cute over here? Can we stop putting makeup and hairspray on?
And they're not even good, cute plays, by the way.
No, they're not.
They're slow developing plays in an NFL where the fucking defenders are fast.
Yeah, the cute has to be quick. It has to be quick.
I don't understand these plays where we're taking 3 seconds to fucking decide who's going to run it in the backfield.
Right.
To give them time to get up on us. Like, I don't understand it.
Okay, so I think Andy Reid is 1-6. You don't quote me on that, but I'm kind of been counting, but I believe Andy Reid is 1-6 on anybody else not named Patrick Mahomes that snaps that ball.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
I mean, it is bad. We're not getting any first downs off. We may have gotten 1 out of 6.
People have talked about that. Why are you taking the ball out of the best football player ever?
Correct.
In crucial moments.
Yeah.
So
Put the damn ball in Noah Gray's hand, and we needed 2 yards. Are you kidding me?
So we're down
If
there.
that was a 4th and 1, maybe. A 4th and 2?
Yeah.
That was horrible,
And I'm
man.
sorry, I love Noah Gray, but dude, that was going nowhere because he got down too damn low, and he stopped. It looked like he stopped his damn self
So let's
from getting in the end zone.
So for you Swifties out there, we'll recap the play real quick. So we were down there about the 10-yard line. So we ended up being 4th and 2. So we were going to kick a field goal, but alas, we faked it. The field goal. Everybody started packing up behind the offensive line to push for an extra 2 yards to get that first down. Jiminy Christmas, T.I.
He's knocking over his hat, man.
Knocking shit over. And so I don't understand how. So if you play on special teams, you play on special teams for a reason.
Right.
Because you are not a starter. You're not a second stringer.
Yeah.
You're probably a third stringer, for one. For two, you have Tommy Townsend with a bum leg. He was questionable, trying to push a freaking a foot to push for 2 yards. Now, if it was 1 yard, all right, I get that. But you have an entire 2 yards that we could never get, even since last year. Remember how much we struggled on short yardage? And you want the special teams to go out there instead of just having Patrick Mahomes just figure it out? Or just punch the fucking ball with Isaiah Thomas.
I'm saying if we wanted to go for it on 4th and 2, just
Isaiah Thomas? Sorry.
Just let
Isaiah
Mahomes.
Pacheco.
There it is. Another basketball reference.
Another basketball player is going to pop up over my head.
Him and Rasheed Wallace, they're doing
As
great.
soon as I said that, I'm like, something's not
But I'm
right
saying,
about
like,
that.
just give Mahomes the ball.
They're
and let
trending right now.
and let him go to work. If we're going to do that, just give Mahomes the ball. Let him go to work.
Okay, so I agree with everything you guys are saying. But here's another crazy thought. Just think of it kind of this way. And it's kind of unfair. But do you think at any point that in the game that Andy Reid and Matt Nagy are saying that, yes, we can really put a whooping on these guys? Or do you guys want to go out there and try to see if we can execute these plays we've been dicking around in practice?
Yes. I think they get vanilla because they're like, we can beat this team, or especially when we get a big lead, then they're like, we're done showing any new plays.
Any more new plays, right?
We're just gonna do our basic that's already on film.
They experiment with the sorry
right.
team.
Do you think?
I don't know, but I'm saying I know.
I don't. I don't really think so because I think Patrick Mahomes wants to be so great that it's not in his DNA to agree with that. So if that's what's happening, I would believe it's against his wishes anyway.
Maybe you know what? Maybe that statement would be true 5 years from now when maybe he's calling his own plays. But I think right now he's still doing this and he's still getting those plays in, and he goes, "What the fuck? Are we really giving it to Noah Gray on this shit?"
But how many times have we jumped out to a big lead and then just nothing?
Right? Did you?
The
Tons
Jets,
of times.
the
Tons of
Jets,
times.
The 17-0. Then it's like, okay, whatever. These guys suck.
Did you see Kadarius Toney had a better passer rating than Russell Wilson? I can't believe that. His QBR was better. I couldn't believe that shit.
Was that on one incompletion?
Yeah.
So out of the whole entire team, I think the only thing that's really struggling.
I couldn't care less about the team struggling.
Is our wide receiving core. Am I correct?
I would say wide receiving and our short yardage game.
Oh yeah. That short yardage game has been like
It's
our
killing us.
red zone offense.
Red zone
has
efficiency.
been ass too, right?
Yeah.
And it is because of that short yardage situation that Joe's talking about.
And we left a bunch of points on the field last night. We were
a lot.
dicking around and just
A lot. Yeah.
But
Well,
defensive man, everything our D line seems to be doing great. I love our linebackers, our secondary.
Well,
Man.
we're all healthy too. So
And
I
our
mean,
corners-
yeah,
Our
exactly.
corners are going on islands by themselves,
Man, they're
shutting
balling out,
down
dude.
wide receivers.
And we're about to get Frank Clark for the dirt.
I hope not, and I'll explain mine in a
Yeah,
second. But Willie Gay, I loved watching Willie Gay out there. He looked like a fucking general out there. I don't know if you
Yeah.
guys
Legit.
noticed
Yep,
that,
yep.
but he was changing some of the. Well, I don't know if he was actually changing the plays, but it surely looked that way, where he was just getting the defense alert as to what was going on, what's
Right.
happening.
Right.
And he had that one, I think, where he just moved up, or maybe that was Bolton. That was when Bolton looked great out there too, right?
Yeah, he did.
When he got that interception, they're just they know where to put themselves right now. It seems like they're really gelling out there.
No,
They
it's all chemistry right there. It is literally all chemistry. If we go to the Super Bowl, it will be because of our defense. You
And
heard
to
it
that
here.
point, I feel like we have this great defensive chemistry. Whether Frank Clark would be great for us or not, he's too big of a personality that we would take the chance of him coming in and potentially fucking up the chemistry.
So is that what
we
we're
have
going to do? We're
going.
going to talk about
Right.
Frank Clark?
Yeah, we'll go Frank.
That's
Sure.
a quick mention.
Yeah.
No,
Practice
I
squad.
think it's worth the deal because obviously Chris Jones was cheerleading
Advocating, yeah.
for him.
He knows the Spags defense.
I
What's
would-
that squeaky noise? Is that you?
It is.
Oh, man.
noise.
Got a
Get
squeaky chair.
The
There's
WD-40.
a mouse in the house.
You got to call the maintenance
noise.
department.
There's a mouse in the house.
Or maybe I just keep my ass
truck
still.
going through a glycerin can.
But I would like Frank Clark back just because all the shit he talked. It was awesome to listen to him on an interview.
Right.
But as far as getting in the game and playing, is he really going to help?
You know what? I think when you get down to the X's and O's, I'd probably say no, next to nothing. Because the Broncos, they let him go. They released him.
Does he come in? Maybe he does 10, 15 plays a game, and he just rushes the quarterback or whatever. I don't know.
I say if he doesn't make the team better, why bring him in?
And we have what's his name coming back after his suspension. So
And I say-
now we have a lot to work with.
Maybe that's the deal with FAU. He doesn't have a Frank Clark here to mentor him.
Yep. But now
Like,
we will
what's
have a
his
Frank the Shark Clark.
Was that what Frank Clark was known for? His mentorship?
Well, he really
Well, he
took
is now.
what's
He
his
did.
name?
Karlaftis.
I
Yeah.
really didn't know that.
Office, yeah.
Yeah, he really took him under
He
his
did
wing
work
and-
with him a
and
lot.
They said they worked after practice
I
together.
don't think
a
he would
lot.
hurt us.
Yeah.
I don't think he would hurt us.
I
I
don't
think
think
he
he
would
would-
help, especially
yeah.
if somebody goes down, God forbid. But I think
All right, fuck it. You guys changed my mind. Sign him.
I don't know how much
sign that
PT.
man.
I don't know how much PT he's gonna
Now,
get.
if
but-
we have an injury, I think that changes. Yes, bring him in.
but he's coming from
I
a
got to change this fucking chair. Hold on.
but he
because he can't stay still.
no he cannot.
I cannot. It's
So Frank Clark is coming from the worst defense ever in Denver history. So I
I
mean,
think in football
even-
history.
yeah.
Yeah,
so
right? That feels good to
but
say.
If he was so good, not great. I mean, if he played decent, then he should have had more stats by himself and it could still be a sucky ass defense. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we don't know. We don't know what kind of packages that they were dialing up over there.
He is used to.
Yes.
He's more of a
Systematic guy.
not Nagy a Spags. Spags.
Didn't we
he's
switch
more
up to-
Spags' style.
Yeah, didn't we switch up from 3-2 to 2-3?
Yeah.
And that can make a big difference, right? I mean, it really can for
yeah.
some players.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
absolutely.
maybe you're right. He comes
Yeah.
back here and he plays better than what he showed in Denver. So that's definitely not out of the realms of possibilities.
No, Richard Sherman last night on the TV, he had whatever formula he had, but he said since they started keeping this like in 1981, that the Broncos have been the worst defense ever since like 1980.
nice.
Yeah, whatever thing they had used. Yeah.